Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Hope I say the Mile Mouth, and today we're going to talk about what's in this bag, actually, this Timbuktu bag. I actually carry this bag around a lot. I don't normally have it stuffed like this. In fact, I could probably fit more stuff in it. This thing's kind of insane. I mean, you'll see what I mean. Now, I do want to state that this is almost all original parts, except I'm missing the a strap from Timbuktu. I'm ordering in a custom one. And, it's got these things that I love. Because I can use whatever strap I want, or take that strap off and just carry it around like a suitcase. This is a really great messenger bag. I do want to talk a little bit about this. This is ballistic nylon. They sell a version of this that has graphics, like a Pikachu and stuff in there. It's got that wonderful Timbuktu logo. It has some reflective strips on the bottom for here. There is a side handle here for just pulling it or lifting it that way. Over on this side, there's another pocket. This pocket is a ballistic pocket that can hold anything pretty big, actually. Pretty useful. You can hold like a pretty good sized can in there, or an easy access camera or whatnot. Underneath this over here, underneath the fold, we'll go into the fold first. Underneath the fold are multiple compartments. Over here on this side we have a Napoleon pocket, which you can access at any time, where I usually put my wallet. And that's kind of cool. Got some other stuff in here, like a tin for Altoids, Cinnamon Kind, a bespoke handheld, because you never know when you want some quick Super Mario Brothers time. I can't wait for that Legend of Zelda one that just came out. That's going to be amazing. Those are pretty cool. Oh, by the way, this is a weather resistant. This ballistic nylon is great. I could cover this with pins if I want, but I don't like to separate that. I like how it's kind of incognito. These straps are adjustable. I could make that larger if I want, but I choose not to. Anyways, let's move it up a little bit here. We have this thing here, which is used for keys, which I never use. Another pocket over here. Another pocket here where I've got a pocket Constitution, pocket photographer's rights, a couple lens cleaners, or rather eyeglass cleaners, and a beard comb, because you never know when you need to shape. I'm going to leave that in there because generally that's always in there, you know? Always in there. There's some stuff in here that's always in here. Now, the way this is designed is insane. Right over here I have a cell phone pocket, essentially, but inside it right now I have markers tape, or theater tape, or electrical tape, whatever you want to call that, measuring tape, because I do a lot of garage sailing and stuff still, and it's pretty good. I've got more pockets. There are a bunch of little pockets. Got a pocket knife in here. I love this pocket knife. It looks like a different other brand of pocket knives, but it's nice, compact. I just like it. Over here I've got switch titles. I have a switch in here. I'll get to it. But yeah, this is a pretty good little thing. Holds about 6 of them. Has Mario Indicia on it. Got a couple in here. Let's see. World Ends Club, Shin Megami Tensei 3, Sea of Solitude. And then over on this side we have Mario Kart 8, Final Fantasy 7 and 8, and then Clubhouse games. It locks into place. Pretty darn good. I like it. Got a pin. Just a normal cheapo pin. It's a Uniball pin, which I've got specifically for this kind of notebook, which are good for notes. This one is, I forgot who put this one out, but I liked it. It's pretty decent. It's an NES style one, pretty big. You can go with a less bulky one if you want. I would actually recommend, if you do, go to like Papyrus or something like that. I think they're still around. And here I have it says Priva Review eyewear, but it's a really great collapsible eyeglass case. So I carry these with me just in case I need to see, or like if my eyes get tired. You can fit not one water bottle, but technically 2 water bottles, because there's another mesh pocket in here, and they will stay good. You can stay great. Great idea for that. We've got a mandatory squishy, of course. And I don't always carry this stuff around with me, but one of the LX5s. I like this camera, it's pretty good. A Lumix LX5, pretty decent. Been carrying these around for a while. They're not really YouTube cameras, like Lumix stuff is not really good for YouTube, but it's still pretty good. I got an Anchor battery in here. This one's pretty great. I use it with a USB-C cable to charge up anything with USB-C, like say that bespoke handheld earlier. And here is a reflective USB-C to USB-C M5 cable. I like it. Pretty good stuff. Nothing in here, but sometimes I've kept paperwork and receipts in there. This thing, I use this all the time, so it's got a little bit of wear and tear from being overstuffed a couple times, but generally I don't have this much stuff in it. Also, sometimes I'm carrying around like a little, I will be carrying around like hand sanitizer and stuff in there. I remove these real quick. But for the most part, a lot of what's in here doesn't really change. It's just a lot of those general items, because it flattens down pretty quickly and pretty easily. Let's move this over here real quick and take a look at what's in the back. One thing, they have these little things that on there that just kind of the zipper pulls they had on there. They had like this little paracoil with like some rubber wrapping around it, which were terrible. And one of those came off, so I took both of those off and replaced them with these VanQuest zipper pulls. These on the YKK zippers over here, smooth. Oh, by the way, this area over here, you could use it as a secondary pocket or a quick pocket, but the bottom part unhooks so you can attach this to luggage. This is a great bag. By the way, this part over here is technically for laptops, and it folds all the way down. When you bring it up, ooh, Doublemint. You bring it up, you've got nice red lining up here. Everything's easy to see. Like I've got over here a Nintendo Switch Lite. Yay! Yellow! Let's move that over there. Over here, let's see what's in here. Nothing else in here. But yeah, you can see really deep into those. And then, oh, a book. I know, I'm not too far into it. I need to finish it. I need to actually sit down and read it. It's hard sometimes when you have so much stuff to do during the day. I love my metal tags. But yeah, this is Haruki Murakami, Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. From what I've read so far, pretty good. Nothing else in there. In here is just random stuff. Yep. Doot. Let's not worry about that. But yeah, this is a pretty good bag. There are similar styles to it. Like I mentioned before, there's one that they sell. There is one that they sell that has Pikachu on it. And it's very similar to this. Although I think the inside is a little bit more colorful. It's really useful. This bag is super comfortable. Although I intend to make it even more comfortable by getting a padded reflective shoulder pad for it, for this strap, which is a Timbuktu strap. Yeah. Oh, by the way, like I mentioned earlier, their bags have this kind of zipper pull, and this zipper pull is terrible. As soon as that zipper, I'm going to leave this one on here for masking purposes, but as soon as that first one came off, I was just like, ugh, that's horrible. So I replaced it with these VanQuest ones, which I thoroughly recommend. And I can just tag them into there. Super useful. I do intend to do a little bit more customization, so maybe that strap, maybe other heavy-duty straps later on. Pretty much maybe I want to get a rain cover, although it doesn't need it. But yeah, this is what I carry around with me a lot. This Timbuktu bag. Although generally I found that I just really need to carry phone, a large wallet or a smaller wallet, or just that normal wallet that I have over there, and keys. I'm not going to show you my keys, but I do have one of those little key organizers on those where you kind of like flip everything out like a Swiss Army knife. Pretty useful. But yeah, not going to go into my wallet or my keys. But yeah, this is my Timbuktu bag. I use this a lot at conventions. It's pretty darn good. I have a Fall Robin Konkin bag that I use sometimes for those, because like that in conjunction with this or an open-ended bag, fantastic. I have a really good Ogio duffel. I said buffle. Duffel that's working for that pretty well, and I like those. If I were giving this particular messenger bag a score, I would give it like an A+. I've gotten so much use out of this. I did not buy this from Timbuktu. I bought it from a Goodwill for $8. Yeah! This will generally set you back like 50. But they have a really cool looking Pokemon one for Pokemon centers that is kind of almost this exact style. So take that into consideration. I'm gonna link to it in the links below. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you use to carry your stuff around or for everyday stuff? Generally, I don't always have my Switch on me, but with the advent of these types of bespoke handhelds, I'm thinking of getting some of the ones that you can make with Raspberry Pi stuff, and then specifically making, like, I love the Super Mario Brothers one they have. They have that Legend of Zelda coming out. I'm thinking of making one of these myself with the Raspberry Pi that's just like, it'll have like enough buttons to support up to Final Fantasy 6 or up to Final Fantasy 6 plus Chrono Trigger. I think like a nice white handheld with like a light blue background and enough buttons to support Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then Chrono Trigger, and good to go. Actually, in a perfect world, I would have an OLED screen on this and then just enough buttons to support playing Chrono Trigger, and it would be just like a paper thin light blue, then like red or like a silver on the front, metal, and it would be just that, just something like that. I kind of hope that Nintendo uses this design and makes like a Game Boy Mini. That would be fantastic. Similar to the Sega Game Gear Mini, or Game Gear Micro, but you could actually see it. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. Hit that thumbs up, that share button, that subscribe button, and ring that little bell so you're notified whenever we have a brand new video here on Area DMG. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up. Morning, Maya.